Get funded with Traders Central to kickstart your trading career and make the profit that you deserve, and you will get access to TradingView, my FX book, and many more, and enjoy Traders Central ecosystem and so much more on their marketplace. Link in my description. Check the link, then you will start to enjoy more of the funding. Thanks. Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Friday. I hope everyone is having some very great week. Even though the market is just going up and down, there is too much news, political news, economic news, inflation, stuff like that. So that pushed the market to just go up and down. So don't get surprised, guys. Don't get surprised. It's time for you to familiarize yourself or to know what's really happening in the world, especially when it comes to political news and economic news. Those things, they're going to help you in the market. Not saying that if you know those things, you're just going to make profits easy. No, it's not going to be like that. The market still is going to trick us one way or another. But the best thing that we can do is to apply our risk management. So I don't want to make this video very long, so I just need to make it very fast. Now we are on USOIL as always. What do we see? We see that the market is actually still on a bullish momentum, but we see the market rejecting. We see the market trying to push to the lower side. Is the market starting to push the lower side, or maybe it's just a smaller rejection? So on a bigger time frame, you won't really see that. We need to push to a bit smaller time frame so that we can see exactly what's really happening. So let me use for our time frame. And see what's really happening. For our time frame, it seems like, let's make this thing auto. Okay, so on a auto, you can see that the market is actually playing very close to our support area. So there's possibility that the market might break that, and there's also a possibility that the market might push to the upside. So what you can do here is you can just wait for the market. If maybe you want to sell, wait for the market to break this area, and then when it retests, or maybe when it closes below that, and maybe when you see continuous bearish candlesticks, is where you can do what you can sell. But when it comes to a bullish momentum, you can maybe draw something like this, because I think I see that, but maybe on an hour time frame can be way too visible. I think it's visible. I think if we draw something like this and say, you know what, if the market is going to go above this resistance line, because the market, it seems to be respecting that, if it pushes up like that, if it breaks this resistance, it's where you can say you need to buy. But at the moment, I think we are so very close to the support. We just need to wait, because when we are close on the support area, it doesn't automatically say buy, but wait for small bullish candlesticks before you say I will do what? You will buy around there, around this area. So if it's a sell, wait for it to break. Sometimes you will find a retest, sometimes not. But to wait for a retest, sometimes it's a very good thing. Then the market might go in your favor. Simple as that. Yes, we still have get some very nice profit from doing that, and also maybe some very small losses, as long as you apply your risk management. Yeah, that way it's how you can make it in this market. Simple as that, right? So let's push to the next one, which is we're supposed to go on gold. So gold is still respecting what I have preached, or what I have said last week. This week, at the time the market was breaking this resistance. Do you see that this resistance, I've been talking about it for some time, and this support area, I was talking talking about it for some time. I was talking about this. The market is now wedging, and after that we saw the market break in that area, and from that area we saw a very nice, let me use 2 hours time frame. We saw a very nice retest. This should be very close, obviously. So you see that the market broke out, a small retest, pushed up again, another retest again to respect that area that it's been broken. After that, we saw the market pushing up, which is quite simple because when you understand the way we trade, actually, we use like trend line and breakout. Trend lines like this, the market moves like this, support. So it means around this support area, it's where we do what? It's where we buy. But there's a time where the market is going to come here and break this area. This strategy is called a breakout strategy. Then we can wait for a retest, or maybe we can just sell from that area. That is called a breakout. This one is called a trend line strategy. So if you combine that, they make a very nice strategy. Here, you can see that the market was respecting this area. It means from this area, we were using what? A trend line strategy, because the market was not breaking that. After a breakout, it's where we apply what? A breakout strategy. We know what to do when the market breaks out here. The documents are for free, guys. Check my Telegram group, check the description, you will find that. Then you will find those documents that can help you with the strategies that I'm using every day. So maybe the strategy might help you. You see, so but this gold also pushed by Russia and Ukraine. That's why we saw the market pushing up like that. So for us to say we need to buy, we can just wait for a reasonable rejection before we say maybe we can buy again. But at the moment, I don't see that as a good idea, because the market is it's already high. So the best thing that we can do is wait for a small rejection before we buy, small rejection before we do it, before we buy. Because now we are on a very nice bullish momentum. We can do something like this if we want something like that, and say if maybe the market is going to come back around that area, it's where we can say maybe we can do something like that. Simple as that. So at the moment, it means we just need to stay out of the market, maybe, unless if the market is going to give us some sell-offs, maybe change the trend. That is also something that we should also look at. But around this area, maybe for those who use a very small time frame, maybe they can say, I also see something like that. Yes, that might also make sense. Maybe when they see a breakout around that area, they can do what? They can sell. When they see a breakout here, they can sell. That is also possible. Or maybe another type of how people trade, or maybe the way we use different strategies. Simple as that. So let's move to the next one, which is GERMAN30, GERMAN40. So here we see the market doing some crazy moves, guys. The market is just going up and down, and I'm not surprised because there is so much stuff going on, guys. There is so much stuff going on in this world, especially financial markets. So what we see is the market is actually giving us some very nice moves, even though some of them they just crazy. The market will just do some crazy stuff very fast and then push up again, so they end up confusing. What I see is, or what I love is, it seems like, especially on GERMAN30, it seems like the market wants to break this area. We see a sell-off, another one is pushing up. It seems like the market wants to break this resistance. You can see we've drawn this resistance for some time now. So the market just turns around this area. Just look how many candlesticks played around there. So the market really wants to break that, but there is so much political news which are going on, so that might affect the market. But the market is actually trying its best to break this resistance. But at the moment, since we're not breaking that, it means we are still under bearish momentum, or this resistance. Until we break that, we will say, you know what, Now the market is moving to the upside. But at the moment, what we can do is around this area, we can keep selling if we see some candles, some sell candlesticks or some sell signals around there, then we can sell. But remember, when we reach this area, we can still do what? We can still buy. But remember, when we buy, we should think about this resistance, because every time when the market reaches there, mostly the market will just fall. So be careful when you trade GERMAN40, or just be careful when you trade anything. But for us to buy, we're going to wait for a breakout, or maybe for the market to reach the support area. To sell, it means we just wait for a confirmation of a sell, then we can do what? We can sell. Simple as that. So, but it's not really easy, because this thing can just break there easily, and it means we just need to be on the news, like to see what's really happening. You know, Ukraine and Russia, that stuff is not really good, but it's happening. When it's happening, we just need to get the updates of what's really happening in the market, so that we don't just get caught up. When you buy, when you sell, you should be aware of that, because if there's positive news, for example, here we might see, let's say we see maybe on a 2-hour time frame. On a 2-hour time frame, we might see some maybe bearish momentum around this area. We can see 1-2 candlesticks. They show us that the market is actually rejecting from this area, which means somebody can say, you know what, maybe it's time to sell. To find out that maybe on the news side, maybe Russia said, okay, we're stopping, we're no longer going ahead with invasion on like Ukraine, then guess what? The market from this area might go crazy. Because as long as it's positive news, then it means the market might go crazy, and the market might break this way too easily. So that's why sometimes you buy them, sometimes the market goes up. When you sell, the market just push lower. You can see even here, if you sold, it means you were going to make profit, but the speed of this recovery is way too crazy. You can see 2 candlesticks back, you were back again where you entered. So which means it's not really a good thing actually at the moment to be in the market. So please guys, don't just like to trade non-stop, because that might hurt your account, or your trading account, because the market doesn't really react normally or the way we used to at the moment, because there is so much stuff going on at the moment. You can see here actually what happened yesterday is I just gave my students some this is US30, a buy pending order around this area. The time the market was going down, guess what? The market just dropped, like seriously. Firstly, the market tried to push up and touch our buy pending order. After that, the market just dropped. And if you check, we had this sort of a support area around there. So it means that is no longer like seriously valid with us. We just need to change that and see what's really happening, guys. Guys, for those who maybe still wants to join me or whatever, just know that we're going to win some trades and we're still going to lose some trades. So there is no magic that we do. We lose some and we win some. So if people, they're going to come here maybe and get surprised when we say sometimes we lose, then if you don't want to appreciate that, then this industry actually is not for you. You see, so what do we see at the moment? What I see is actually the market is on a bearish momentum. What I can do is let's try to remove our support area. We're talking about US30 here. So maybe the market wants to continue with this bearish momentum here. Why? Because the market it keeps selling, so it means the market might be continuing with that trend. So it means we might try to connect some of the things like this, but at the moment let's leave that. It means what we can do is we can just wait for the market to reach this area, then we can say maybe the market will sell until we see something maybe maybe the market breaking this resistance, we can say maybe it's time for us to buy. But at the moment, I'm just looking for only sell opportunities, as we see that the market is been selling, and actually now I can see that we are on a bearish momentum. Simple as that. But let's see if maybe this is a support. I see this area, it seems to be like a support area. Do you see that? I think maybe you can see that. If I try to connect these two here, they are not really on the same level, but they are very, very close. Maybe we can just, but I don't think maybe we should rely on that, but at least we can leave that support area here. We will just see what's really happening going further. If the market is going to respect this area again, if it's going to respect this area again and push up, or maybe it's just going to break that. If it's going to break that, we're just going to remove it as soon or as quick as possible, so that we can see a clear picture of what's really happening in the market. I hope you see that. Please guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So again, now we are on NASDAQ 100. The best thing that we can do is let's use a bigger time frame and see, because we have some crazy moves. So at the moment we see that, okay, we have a down, the market is actually pushing to the lower side. Yes, the market is trying to push to the upside, but there is too much stuff going on. You can see the market pushed up, pushed up, pushed up. But when we think the market is going to push up again, the market just drops, guys. The market is just dropping. So yesterday, actually we had something like this, because we can see that actually we're still under this bearish momentum. So what we can do is, let's not buy at the moment. Let's just wait for the market to give us maybe that sell opportunity. We keep selling. Maybe around this area, maybe we can buy, but still it's not safe because of what's happening around the world at the moment. But yesterday we had something like this, which looked like maybe the market was about to push to the upside. Yes, it did push a little bit, but later on the market just kept selling off. So actually we lost from that. So what do we see for now? I think we don't need to stress much about what's really happening. We can just move with whatever the market is providing us. We can just try to work with that. If the market is going to come back here, we can look for a nice buy opportunity. If the market comes around this resistance, or maybe around this level, because the market is creating some sort of different areas where we can say those are the bearish moment area. This is actually where we have something like you can see. Unfortunately, this is a 4-hour time frame. Let me use 2 hours time frame so that you can see what's really happening. So, or let me just use 1 hour. On an hour, you can see that where I drawn this double trend line, you can see that the market reached those areas and respected them. So it means what we can do is, let's try to see if the market is going to reach this area and do the same thing. Then we can just have maybe the opportunities to sell. But remember, those are the counter trend lines. They are not really safe to rely on, because the market can create those things. It can create those moves. So the reliable one is around this biggest support here. Let me show you that. Let me just clear this, because if we start to work with that, it means we will be trying to get smallest moves that are happening in the market, and from there we might lose because the market might not respect that sometimes. So the best thing that we can do is, let's focus on this area as a support area, and let's focus on this area as the resistance. If the market reaches there, yes, we can continue to sell. If it reaches here, we can continue to sell. If maybe it's going to reach around the support area, we will see if the market is going to respect that, and if it's giving us some bullish momentum, yes, we can say maybe it's time to do it, to buy. But we should be careful. Because the market is actually on bearish momentum. So actually to be honest, around this zone here, around here, we're not supposed to do anything. We're just supposed to relax and just look for and to wait for that opportunity. I understand maybe sometimes the market recovers very quickly and go up and down, but those areas where the market recovers, when you throw the support area or whatever, they don't really make sense. So it means there is nothing that we can do, because the market just move up and down without respecting some of the lines that we draw. So it means we just need to be like way 2 times smarter. But another thing is, we're not supposed to be in every trade or in the market when the market is creating like this, because it doesn't create a very nice structure that we can rely on. Simple as that. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, guys. Like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Bam. To join our winning team, get VIP signals for only $150. You pay once, then you're done. It's lifetime. And also you can get MT4 and MT5 signal indicator, which is going to provide you with the signals. Bye.